All right, today we are diving into something pretty interesting that's trying to shake up the digital payment scene in India. It's a hybrid solution called the SuperMoney SuperCard Pro. Let's unpack what it's all about.
Now, if you're in India, you know this dilemma, right? It's a daily choice. On one side, you've got UPI. It's amazing, it's fast, it's easy, and it works literally everywhere, from a fancy store to your neighborhood chaiwala. But then, on the other side, you've got your credit cards with all their perks, cashback, reward points, and then nice little buffer for your cash flow. You're constantly having to pick one.
But just imagine for a moment, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could get the best of both worlds? Picture this. You scan any UPI QR code, just like you do a dozen times a day. But the payment comes from your credit line, and you actually earn rewards on every single one of those little transactions. Well, that's the big idea we're digging into. And that leads us straight to the star of today's explainer, the SuperMoney SuperCard Pro. This thing is designed to be the answer to that exact problem, trying to blend two completely different financial tools into one smooth experience. So what is it really? Well, put simply, the SuperCard Pro is a RuPay credit card that's been built to speak the language of UPI. This means you have a credit limit, but you get to spend it using a habit you already have, just scanning a QR code. So, what's the big deal? What makes it stand out? Well, for starters, you can use your credit at any shop that takes UPI payments. Think about that. Second, you start earning actual cash back on those tiny, everyday spends that never get you anything. Third, the whole shebang, payments, credit, it's all in one app. And finally, it's all powered by the NPCI's RuPay network, which gives you that solid, trusted foundation. That all sounds pretty good on paper, but how does it work when you're actually out there trying to buy something? Let's break down the actual mechanics of a payment. Okay, so the process is going to feel super familiar, almost exactly like using your favorite UPI app. You scan the QR code, you punch in the amount, but here's the magic step. Number 3, instead of choosing your bank account, you just tap SuperCard Pro. Then you enter your usual UPI PIN, and boom, done. You've just paid on credit. Simple as that. So we know the process is easy, but what's the outcome? Let's switch gears from the how to the why. Because the real promise here is taking all those little expenses you don't even think about and turning them into actual savings. And this quote from a review by the Banking Zone YouTube channel just nails it. This is that aha moment. A small payment, just 101 rupees, got them 5 rupees back. And we're not talking about a coupon for a pizza you don't want. We're talking about real cash going back into your pocket. And that little example, it wasn't just a fluke. Super.money advertises cashback of up to 5% on these UPI spends. Now, that up to part is key. It's not going to be 5% on everything, but the potential to earn is definitely there, and it's way more than the 0 you get from a standard UPI payment. And that really gets to the heart of the difference, doesn't it? With most UPI apps, your reward is often a useless coupon or a conditional offer. The whole philosophy with SuperCard Pro is different. It's about giving you real, spendable cash that you can transfer right to your bank account. It's a completely different kind of reward. But hey, it's not just about the cashback. Let's talk cash flow. Paying for your daily groceries or your commute with credit gives you that 30 to 45-day interest-free window, which can be a lifesaver for managing your monthly budget. And universal acceptance? This means your credit line suddenly works at millions of tiny shops that would never have a card machine. Plus, you manage everything in one spot, and it's all protected by that top-tier national security infrastructure. Okay, so far, this sounds incredibly appealing, but is it the perfect solution for absolutely everyone? Let's do a reality check. We need to look at the practical side, including who can actually get their hands on one of these cards. And this is a really critical question, one that a lot of people get confused about. Is this SuperCard Pro thing just a cool feature, or is it a full-blown credit card that comes with all the usual checks and balances? So here's the most important thing to understand. Super.money offers 2 different cards. The SuperCard Pro, the one we've been talking about, is an unsecured credit card. That means you need to apply, and your approval depends on having a good credit score, usually 700 or higher. But if you're not there yet, they have another option, the Super FD-Backed Card. This one is a secured card. You put down a fixed deposit, and it's an absolutely fantastic way to build or repair your credit score. So let's put it side by side. With your regular UPI app, you scan, and the money is gone from your bank account instantly. Rewards? Almost never real cash. With SuperCard Pro, you scan, but you're borrowing from a credit line. You pay it back later, and you have the chance to earn actual cash back. It's the same physical action, but the financial engine running underneath is completely different. So let's just boil it all down. The pros. You can earn real cash back pretty much anywhere. You can use credit at any UPI merchant. It can seriously help your personal cash flow. And it's secure. Now for the cons. That cashback has a monthly cap, usually around 500 rupees. Getting the Pro card isn't a given. You need that good credit score. And of course, like any credit card, if you're late with your payment, the interest charges are no joke.
Which brings us right back to our big question. The tech is finally here. We can now earn something back on nearly every single payment we make. The SuperCard Pro is one path to do just that, turning every QR scan into a small moment of saving. The real question, though, is for you. Does this new way of paying fit your lifestyle and your financial habits? It's definitely something to think about.